Simon, although the friendly at Hunslet on Sunday was cancelled due to the weather, we're here tonight at the Flair Stadium in Dewsbury for a bit of a full contact session with the Rams. Obviously it would have been preferable to play a full friendly against Hunslet, but just how much do you draw from sessions like this as a bit of an alternative?
Next best thing, I suppose. Obviously weather, we can't control that, can we? Unfortunately, Dewsbury have got their own facility so they can make decisions around what they do, and obviously the link there with Finney gives us a chance to come over and have a go on grass, because we train on 3G. I know we played at Wakefield, really good surface. The shape's probably going to be more similar to this, bit heavy underfoot, so good for the lads to get a bit of that through them, and yeah, useful. I think I've learnt a bit about them as a group again, as you always do in these games, and learnt a bit about some individuals in amongst it as well. So yeah, really useful session, and obviously grateful for Finney for helping us out with this.
If this session hadn't have come round, was there any concerns that we may have sort of gone into Sheffield in round one a bit undercooked with the lack of game preparation?
Match play to a degree, referee, game speed and all that, but you can mimic as much as you can at training, but it's never quite like a game, and then repeat efforts up and down off the ground. So yeah, possibly. But friendly's difficult anyway, as this was tonight, getting everyone game time and you're making multiple changes at once, it distorts the flow of a game. And I think after 20 we made 5 changes. You never do that in a game, do you? Make 2 maybe together at once maximum, and I think the flow changed a little bit there. Then obviously when they get into it a little bit, you pull another one off and it changes a little bit, combinations change, so they're difficult, but the important bit is we come through unscathed. We did some good stuff, Dewsbury did some great stuff, to be fair, challenged us quite a bit and didn't look after the ball great at times, so obviously we felt the lungs going a little bit on our try line, which was good, a good workout for us. I think if we had done that tonight and put Dewsbury to the sword and not come undone at times and hammered them sort of thing, I don't think we'd have got too much out of it. So yeah, Dewsbury are going to be a very strong team in that League One this year, which are building other tight competitions. A few teams going for it there, so best of luck to them. But yeah, tonight I thought they provided what we needed. I thought we got out of it what we could really under circumstances. So yeah, we've obviously filmed the game and whatnot, so we'll have a look at that and let the boys have a look at it and see how let them have a look at their own performance, judge themselves, and we'll be getting in next week ready to probably blow the cobwebs off on Tuesday and get our best prep in for Sheffield at home.
I seem to ask you this every week, and we probably will ask you again next week when we do preview Sheffield for real, but has tonight's session changed anything in your mind about starting 13 and ideal starting 17?
Yeah, I'll have another look at it, but I don't think it's changed much. I think I've got a good idea of what that team looks like now. And we just spoke about that. It's a squad game. You can only pick 17 and we've got 23, 24 fit. So there's going to be some disappointed blokes after what is it's a tough old slog. It's pre-season and you want the reward at the end of it. But I think it is what it is. Competition's healthy and it's served us well before, and I'm sure it will again.
Finally then, a lot of teams play their final friendlies this weekend. Obviously this will count as not necessarily a friendly game, but a final contact session. What does the schedule look like between now and kick-off in round 1?
We're going to have the weekend off this weekend. That gives us, it's just a nice one for a bit of headspace before you go into the season. Hopefully we don't have too many weekends off between hopefully doing all right in the cup. Weather and all the rest of it, we had a couple cancelled last year, so yeah, the weekend before we always try and save for a couple of days away from each other before we get into it. But we're excited. I think it is a long slog. It's come around now, and we're about ready to go. We've got a good squad, healthy competition, and it's going to be a really tough competition this year. I think a lot of teams seem to have. It's mad really, because the money in the game seems to have diminished. Yeah, everyone seems to be improving. So it just provides a really good championship season for not only our club and our fans, but all fans really. Rugby league fans. It's going to be a good old competition again, and a lot of teams beating each other, I'd expect. So yeah, we hopefully want to start in good fashion against Sheffield at home and just take it week on week from there.